Let's talk a little bit about mom a little bit because obviously, mom has been, again, to your point, very supportive. And she's been, from my understanding, the rock of that family. And, she has a certain work ethic about herself. How has that work ethic helped you and aided you and helped you to really see that if mom can do it in this area, I'm playing a game, I should be able to do it in this area?
That's where I got it from. I got all my grit, my hard work, all that from her. She works 3 jobs to keep roof over our head, food in our stomachs, clothes on our back, stuff like that. So like seeing her go work 3 jobs and still making everything happen, still buying us nice stuff, like making it all happen, it just motivated me. Like she put in hard work in, like I can do the same thing at what I want to do in life, and I chose football. So I just took all my hard work, grit, and stuff like that, and just placed it to football how she was placed it to work and taking care of her kids.
At what point in time did Harold Mack know that he could be something? Maybe you still don't know, but
Going into sophomore year.
going into sophomore year.
Well, going into sophomore year a little bit, I truly found myself after that season, after that sophomore season on varsity. I was training at OPS, another training facility in Fort Wayne, and I was getting good, working, good training, and not to dock or anything, but I came over here with Eric Adams. He taught me some stuff, like some good quality base work, and I was like, this is good. Like I want this. Like this is stuff I want to learn. I want to be able to be a Division I wide receiver. And the stuff you teach me, it got me to that.
Mm-hmm.
So like starting that training sessions with him, those couple sessions, him and Kaden Hurst. Them 2 people, they talked to me a lot, and I finally made a switch over to traction. And like I grinded. I put my head down and I grinded 5 a.m. to come back at 7, like 2 times a day with Eric. And then once I got with you, it just only went up. There.
Now, that's when you identify that you could be something, but what made you identify that you could be something? What was it that happened in your process or your journey?
My coach switched me. Like not like after freshman season, not knowing I was gonna play varsity.
Yeah.
Him putting me on varsity as a young kid, sophomore, just got into high school a year ago. It made me grow up a little bit, like playing with older people, like they not just going, like you gotta go get it. So like I'll say switching from freshman to straight to varsity, that kind of like opened my eyes and made me realize like, hey, if you want to do this, you gotta get it.
Yeah. What is something that when you look back at your recruiting, look back at your high school career, what is some, not necessarily regret, but what is something that you would say, man, if I would have done this, maybe this would have happened, or if I would have maybe, been focused on that, maybe I would have done this. And that's not to say that where you are is where you are, right? And where you are, I think, is in a really good situation. But then, I'm asking this question because I remember vividly last year, we go to Penn State, and you do everything you possibly can to get a scholarship and earn a scholarship, and you were so frustrated at that moment. And it wasn't in a lack of performance. I think it was, you can reiterate a little bit what it was, but you end up running like a 4.3.
4.38, yeah.
4.38, which, is good on any clock. Ran a 4.38, did well. I think there were some struggles that you had, but what is that you think that you could have done? Is it starting earlier? Is it, maybe focusing on certain aspects of your game?
I would definitely say, going back, looking at it, I would definitely start training way earlier. Like finding out what I wanted to do earlier than while I'm already in high school with only maybe 1 or 2 years left to actually blow. So I would definitely say starting a little bit earlier, focusing on my direct craft, knowing what I wanted to do. Because I was just an athlete out there. I was playing multiple positions. I definitely should have focused on crafting, and just learning myself more than what I did at the time.
What was that moment like when you're at Penn State, you run really well, head coach is like, man, this dude is a unique talent, unique prospect, and you end up at the end of it, you go, man, like, you're frustrated because it didn't happen, and that was a school that for sure, if it came through, you may have been a Nittany Lion this year. So Talk about that experience.
It was a really good day, and obviously had a few mistakes, a few drop balls, but it was just the little small things like turning around, catching the ball, turning my whole body around, catching it, maybe running more. Like my routes was good at the camp. I did good, just a couple bad catches, but it was just like I know what I was doing leading up to that. Like we was going after it like every day, like nonstop. So like I was going into the camp. I was definitely, of course, I was trying to get the offer. That was the main goal. I mean, everything happens for a reason. So I mean, God put me in this position for a reason. So
talk about the not so much freshman, sophomore year, but let's hone in on the last 2 years of high school, where I can't recall when you started training at Traction, but you did start training at Traction, and I know you started with Eric Adams, and then you kind of just transition into group training and whatnot, and then obviously I started training with you and working with you. But let's talk about the last 2 years where players that you've seen before you, players that you've seen in your class, some players that was under you, like Jaquaden Guilford, already had offers. I think even at that time, I want to say Caden was before you.
his offer started rolling in.
That process in terms of like you got your offers, and when did you get your offers? It was junior going into senior year.
Nah, sophomore summer.
Sophomore summer.
The last camp I went to on that summer, I ended up getting my first offer from Bowling Green.
Okay.
And then that was my last camp for the summer. We was gonna be done before school. And then I ran pretty good at that camp. At the time I ran a 4.5.
Yeah.
So I definitely improved over 2 years, so a year and a half maybe. So I ran well, I played good.
That makes sense because I was at the camp with you. I forgot. Yeah, I was at the camp with you. Okay. So that was right before season started.
Late July or something like that.
Yep. And then the following year, you
junior season, I kind of balled out. I missed 3 games, AC, spring, but I put up good numbers. I played well, ran fast, played fast. So after that junior season, coaches started coming visiting the school. They started watching my film, and offers started rolling in. Not fast, but they started rolling in. So like I had 1 before the junior season. After the junior season, I ended with 10 Division I offers.
I mean, you had 10 offers. What made you choose Eastern Michigan?
I went there on the official after the senior season, and it was more than welcoming. Like they welcomed me in, they pushed for me, they wanted me there. So like I just wanted to be somewhere where I was wanted and not just offered. Like I wanted to go somewhere where they wanted me to be there. And you feel me? Like Eastern it's a good place. It's not bad. Got a good chance to play as a freshman. Coaches want to play me. It's good there.